Hi, I'm Danny and these are my Diecast Disasters. This video is just going to be a quick fun one, not much of a serious restoration or anything. Being a big fan of Roy Scheider films, when I got this little Matchbox mission helicopter in a bulk lot, the first thing that I thought of was the movie Blue Thunder. For those of you that don't remember it, this was a 1983 action film. Scheider plays a police officer who gets to test run a new police helicopter. It's a super sophisticated attack helicopter called Blue Thunder. He ends up uncovering some sort of nefarious plot to do with the helicopter and so on and so forth. I recommend you go and watch the movie. So taking a closer look, this is a grey and blue and red police version. They made quite a lot of these from 1985 onwards. There's all sorts of different colour schemes and you can see they fold up. The first thing to do is to drill out the rivets and take the helicopter apart. The only actual die cast part on this toy is the main section of the body. I use a little bit of poly stripper to remove the paint from the cast section. And now I can give it a clean up with the wire brush on my rotary tool, getting rid of any leftover paint or oxidation. The plastic parts are in good condition, they just need a bit of wash and some soapy water. Just doing a test fit to make sure it'll fit back together alright. I noticed that the rear needs a little bit of a tidy up. That's a bit better. I used some styrene and aluminium tubing to fabricate a couple of little rocket launchers for the sides, and I stick some long guns on the front. I felt that the retractable tail setup was a bit short, so I'm going to attach the tail right on the end here so that it's a bit longer and it won't go in and out anymore. The rivet holes were a little bit unsightly, so I just used a little bit of epoxy putty to tidy them up. Now I'm fairly happy with that. I'll give it a coat of grey primer. Next I paint it dark blue. I paint in some details using black and steel coloured paints. It was then given a coat of matte varnish, followed by a black wash over the entire thing. The rotors were given a coat of black paint. Then I highlighted the detailed parts of them with some silver powders. I printed myself some little decals. My printer really didn't enjoy printing this combination of colours, but they still came out okay enough to use. And here are all our finished pieces ready to go back together. I detailed the windscreen with some black paint. To put the helicopter back together, all I had to do was push in the windscreen and push in the pin holding on the rotors. It was actually such a tight fit still that it clicked in there, and it's pretty hard to pull out, so I'm not going to have to do anything more to it. I also painted the top of the pin black. So before we take a look at our finished Blue Thunder conversion, let's take a look back at what we started with. A pretty cheesy looking Matchbox mission helicopter, but a great candidate for a 1980s style movie makeover. And here it is, the helicopter from the movie Blue Thunder, customized out of a Matchbox mission helicopter. This was a great fun little project for me to do, nothing too stressful or tricky to pull off, and I'm left with a great little piece of movie memorabilia from a cool 80s movie and one of my favourite actors. If you haven't seen the movie, it's well worth a watch. I think it might be on Amazon Prime or Netflix or something like that even. There was also a TV series based off of the movie, it had the helicopter in it. It starred Dana Carvey, who also played Garth in Wayne's World, amongst other things. I'll just take a moment now to welcome all of my new subscribers and say a massive thanks to everyone for all of the likes and great comments, etc. on my videos. Thanks heaps. And extra special thanks to my Patreon supporters who help to support the channel through Patreon. If you'd like to help as well, you can check out my Patreon page. There'll be a link in the description below. You get your name in the credits and a shout out now and again, and you get to see some extra content. Thanks heaps for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.